Virgo, welcome to your reading. So we're going to dive right in and get your current energy. What's influencing you? What do you need to focus on? And your past? And your strength? Your near future? What else do you need to know? What else is influencing this? And your hopes or fears? And your potential outcome? This video does have an extended. The link is going to be in the description box below. It's also available on TikTok, Tarot with Michelle on TikTok, on YouTube and Rumble, Tarot and Astrology with Michelle. So looking here, bottom of the deck, I'm getting the Page of Cups. Now the Page of Cups is a heartfelt conversation. The way that it's coming through, it's a lot of you opening up emotionally, wearing your heart on your sleeve. I'm getting a lot of progress and that you're ready for something here, the way the energy is coming through. So it's this emotional openness that I'm picking up on that shows up here in your current energy. So currently lovers, and it's influenced by the Empress. This is why you're opening up. So there's a strong soulmate kind of relationship that either is showing up here in your life or it's something that you're working towards. So take it as it resonates for you. It does feel imminent. So if you don't have anybody that fits this description, it does feel like you're about to. But I'm also getting the majority energy is that you already know who this person is. You already have a sense that there's a strong kind of soul tie or soulmate kind of energy, and you want to embrace this. And in order to do that, that's where I'm picking up the progress. This is where I'm picking up you opening up emotionally. You recognize that in order to really just maximize this opportunity, you need to be available to it. And so from a focus standpoint, what the universe is saying, Queen of Wands, whatever action you need to take internally that allows you to open up emotionally, wear your heart on your sleeve, be available for this connection, do it. That's what the Queen of Wands is saying. It's take that action that keeps you aligned with this path here. I'm getting the High Priestess showing up in the past energy. And so the High Priestess is coming through. This feels like it's the reflection of all the work that you did to get to this point. It's a card of trusting your intuition. And so it feels like in the past, what you did was you kind of went inside a little bit. So it's very similar to your energy, where you went inside, did a lot of the work, really created this emotional alignment, this emotional balance within yourself. Enough that you're open now, that you've made some sort of progress to be able to kind of enter into this relationship and allow it to grow and prosper the way that you want it to. In fact, when I look at your strength in this entire situation, I'm getting that Fool card, which is a new beginning, so clearing away the past. And that past looks like it was a lot of sadness and disappointment and stuck energy. And so here, what you're doing is you're working towards the future. You're opening up to this new beginning. You're not letting anything from the past kind of slow you down or really hold you back at all, keep you stuck. You're breaking free of it. And so showing up here in the near future, I'm getting the Hierophant. So Taurus energy coming through. And it is a card of marriage, but it's also about relationship. And so relationship, definitely a dominant energy in this reading. But it's not just any relationship. This feels like that strong soulmate relationship that could lead to marriage, a kind of opportunity here in front of you, and you wanting to be open and available to it. And so when I look at the external influences, so how the universe is shaping the situation here, I'm getting the Chariot, Cancer energy, a card of success and victory, and the Death card here, Scorpio, so change and transformation. The changes that you're making inside, these are not slow, or they are slow. These are not temporary changes. That's what I meant to say. These are changes that are going to propel you forward. The changes that you are making in your approach, opening up to this opportunity, this is what's allowing for some sort of kind of success later, but it's the approach and the changes that you're making now that really say, Any kind of stuck or sad, disappointed energy you experienced in the past is not going to happen again because you're not coming at it from that old approach. There's something fundamentally shifting within you that's allowing you to open up and explore these opportunities and really just be emotionally available. I'm picking up a lot of emotional growth here within you, and with that allows you to really step into this relationship in the way that you want. Showing up here in your hopes or fears, I'm getting the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups is about going after what you want, exploring your options, kind of not waiting for things to just unfold. It's taking action here, and I'm getting a very bold action. Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, it feels like the bold action was relative to your own healing, your own internal balance and alignment that opened you up to this opportunity in a way that really does align with what you want from a relationship standpoint. So it's that I want somebody to be emotionally open and available for me, so I need to embody that same energy. That's the transformation I'm picking up on. And then showing up here in your potential outcome is the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups, it feels like a celebration. It's a lot of happiness. So time with friends, family, all of it coming through with that Three of Cups. So let's dive in and get more information. Tell me about the Lovers with the Empress. Temperance coming through. So Sagittarius energy. These are very strong cards coming out. These are all major cards, or I would say predominantly major cards showing up here in your reading. And so with the Temperance showing up here, it's emotional balance, it's alignment. This is you aligning with what you want, the kind of relationship that you're looking for. Tell me about that Queen of Wands. Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands, breaking down your own resistance to opening up. The universe wants you to keep pushing forward. If you do have some additional healing or just resistance energy that you need to kind of work through it. Because the kind of relationship that you want is showing up here. And it's about you aligning with it. And so the universe is saying, you want this, keep working towards it. Tell me about the High Priestess in the past. Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is a new beginning. When you started focusing on yourself and balancing something internally, trusting yourself, your intuition, opening yourself up emotionally to this new beginning, it sparked some sort of movement here in the entire dynamic. It shifted something. It started with a shift in you, but I'm actually picking up a shift here in the relationship itself. It allowed for something to start moving forward. Tell me about the Fool with the Four of Cups. Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is taking whatever action you feel compelled to take. It's an impulsive energy, but it feels like whatever it is that you're doing, keep doing it because it's showing up here as a strength. And really what you're doing is you're creating a new path, a brand new chapter, new beginning, one that is different from the past. And you're kind of dismantling old ways of thinking, behaving. It's that Pluto energy of the Death card. It's the, I'm not going to let sadness and disappointment really keep me stuck anymore. I want new. I want better. I'm going to move forward. Tell me about the Hierophant. Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords here, it's clarity. A lot of new beginning energy, a lot of new beginning, a lot of major cards showing up here. And so when it comes to this person and this relationship, the Ace of Swords feels like something is coming into alignment. Something here is coming into alignment. There's a path that's clearing up. Could be connected to a conversation, but something is clearing up here. It allows for the progress for the two of you. It's connected to the transformation that you're undergoing, all the changes that you're making within yourself. It is shifting the dynamic. It's actually clearing the path for the two of you to be able to move forward without maybe any of the obstacles that you previously experienced, or maybe just in general for you, any kind of challenges that you went through in old relationships. I don't feel like you're carrying any of that forward with you into this one. Tell me about the Chariot. Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is union. It's a relationship energy. And so you're moving in the direction of what you want and you're aligning with it. Tell me about the Death card. Four of Wands. So you could be looking at marriages differently or maybe just long-term committed relationships. Take it as it resonates for you. But the shift here and what you're currently undergoing is to have the kind of long-term healthy relationship that you want, one that is stable, grounded, long lasting. That Four of Wands is a reason to celebrate. So there's a lot of happiness here. And so that's what the changes are meant to do. It's kind of giving you an opportunity to have that happy, healthy relationship that you want. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands is a lot of burdens and responsibilities, but it feels like what you're doing is you're closing out that cycle. You're letting go of the past altogether and the weight that you've been carrying around connected to the past, and opening yourself up to this new opportunity, really clearing the path forward. Tell me about that Three of Cups. Three of Cups. So it could be a celebration or just spending time with friends. I'm getting just a lot of happiness here, that building happiness within you. Looks like even within the connection. This could indicate here, the Three of Cups twice, that maybe you're going to start introducing this person to your friends. Take it as it resonates for you. But I am getting a lot of happiness here, a lot of celebration coming out of this reading. So Virgo, I'm going to take this into the extended. We're going to reveal any kind of hidden truths. So what didn't come out in the reading? We're going to get messages here from your higher self or your spirit guides. Any kind of key turning point here in the entire situation. Advice on how to stay aligned and how this is going to play out over the next month. So if you're interested in the extended, the link is down below. Otherwise, I will see you soon. Take care.